Well, hey everybody, backyard scrapping here, and we have made it to the final part of our refine. I've got his three little pieces, or two little pieces, and one nicer piece of gold here that we are going to refine again one more time for him to make sure we get a good clean product. It weighed in the way it is right now at 471 to 472. It was bouncing back and forth, but I'm not going to hammer it out or nothing because I've got the time to do it like this. All I have to do is wait on it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get some aqua regia going on this, get it dissolving. We're going to clean it up with a little bit of sulfamic acid, then we're going to filter it again, and then we're going to drop it again. So while I'm waiting on this stuff to do that, periodically throughout this refine, I've had to sit and just wait on stuff. So I got out my lead stuff. I actually did up, well, I don't know if you can see them down there, but I actually did up a bucket of those wheel weights. And I've been making videos on that in between these videos. I haven't posted them yet, but I will get them up and get them posted. I still have to do a little editing on them. But I want to go ahead and get this one done. I actually had another refine going at the same time as this that wasn't for a video. And I've got two more in the back that are for videos, or in my office that are for videos. So we'll be getting started on those shortly. Anyhow, let me go ahead and get this stuff going. And while it's sitting, it'll take a few hours while it's sitting and dissolving. I'm going to sit over here and play with my bullet molds and stuff like that. So we will get back at you when we got something to show you. Okay guys, we are all set up and ready to go. I've got, let me guesstimate a little bit, maybe about 30 milliliters of HCl in there. We're not going to need a whole bunch for this because we're just cleaning this up. This is nearly, this may be even pure. I don't know. We'll see at the end. Or very, very close to pure gold. So I've got my HCl in here. I'm just going to drizzle in some nitric acid till we start getting a reaction. I'm going to cover it up, and we're just going to let it go. It is actually a little cool out here. I'll have to wait and see if I'm going to have to put it on the heat, because we got down to 27 degrees last night again. I don't know what's going on. The grass was growing, and I've already had to mow twice, and here it is, bam. I guess this is about the 22nd of April, and last night it was 27 degrees. So, oh well. It didn't used to bother me. I used to like it cold when I was young. But anyway, let me quit babbling, get set up. We're going to go ahead and get this going. So I'm going to put, like I said, just put some nitric acid in here until we start getting a reaction, and then I will gradually add more if I need it to make our aqua regia. We should start getting a reaction just about instantly. But again, like I said, it's cold, so it may take a bit longer. But this is going to make a very pretty solution. And I'm not seeing anything yet. Again, like I said, it's cold. And we had about 35 milliliters of HCl in there, and we've put in, maybe 8. So I'm going to do one more, and that should have us about right. And then I'm just going to leave this sit. So when I got something to show you again and we start getting a little bit of a reaction, I'll cut back in and show you what's going on. I can see a slight bit of color in the solution already, so I know it's starting to begin. So this is basically going to sit here. I am going to basically go sit over at my other bench and do some other chores while we're waiting for this. So guys, we'll get back at you when this is dissolved, and we're going to go through the process of denoxing it, and then dropping the gold back out of it. And it'll probably be tomorrow, because I always like to let my gold sit for at least a day, and then we'll melt it back up, see what he got, and get this shipped back home to him. So we'll be back at you guys in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, several minutes has gone, like 15-20 minutes has gone by. I just wanted to show you that we are getting a nice little reaction now. It is cool enough. I ended up, I just put it up on the burner and barely clicked it on just to get it, you know, to warm up a little bit. But we're getting a very beautiful solution, which we were pretty sure we were going to get, hopefully, because we're doing almost pure gold. But we're getting a nice, steady, even little reaction, so I'm just going to let that go until all that gold is gone into solution. And then we'll get back at you when we're ready to denox it, check it for lead, and drop that gold out. So I just wanted to show you what a nice little color we've got right now, and we barely have gotten started. So we'll get back at you guys later. Okay, everybody, we are about an hour and a half in. Our button is about halfway down, and our last tiny little piece is almost gone. So I'm just going to continue on. That color is absolutely, I love doing this part because the color, the camera just doesn't do it justice. The color of this solution is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just got gold written all over it. So, as you can hear in the background, you know, I'm never free from the beep, beep, beep. But we're going to continue on. I'm going to go back over to the other bench and continue messing with my lead while I'm waiting on this. And we'll get back at you in a little while. Okay, everybody, it is the next day. There is a, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there, a tiny piece of gold left. So I just put a few more drops of nitric in there. I'm actually going to let that sit. If you look up here, you can see I've swirled to the center some of the junk that was in there, so it looks like there was a little bit of silver left in there, tiny bit, silver or lead, I'm not sure yet. I'll know in a little bit. Actually, I'm going to denox this with sulfamic acid, and then I'm going to filter that stuff off. So I'm going to let that go until that little teeny 90, and I mean it's like maybe a double, triple size sugar grain piece in there. But I'm going to let it go till it's gone, and then we're going to double our volume of water, denox this, and do us a drop and see how much junk was left in there. So I know I think we were around between 4.70 and 4.72 grams when we started. So we're going to see just how much crap was in there, and then I got, like I've been saying, get this shipped home. So we'll be back at you when we are ready to start our denox and get ready to drop this. Okay, everybody, it's the next day. I had some other chores to do, but our little piece of gold is gone, so I'm going to get this set up, and we're going to denox it with some sulfamic acid so we can drop out any other crap that might be in it. And then we're going to filter this, and we're going to drop it, see what we get. So I will get back at you in just a second. Okay, guys, I got our gold solution down here. I'm only going to use the vacuum if I need to. We have plenty of time to do this today, so I'm going to go ahead and get some sulfamic acid in here, and we're going to get this denoxed. I'll get my little bag open. We don't have a lot here, so and I think we pretty much used up our nitric acid. And we are dropping out a little bit more crud. So a little bit. Alright, I think we're good enough. So, like I said, we don't have a ton here of fluid. I'm going to go ahead and get this set over here, and we will filter this off. Let me get my little cone just in case. Just in case we do end up having to hook it up, but I don't think we will. And basically, we're just going to do this. Make sure we get everything out of there. And we're just going to let that drip. So I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it just drip. There's absolutely no point in that. But we're going to get a nice clean solution, and then we will go ahead and do our drop. So we will get back at you guys in a bit. Okay, as you can see, we've got a really nice clean solution. I've got a little bit left in here, just a tiny bit left to filter through. Then what I'm going to do is take my distilled water and I'm going to rinse my filter until it is absolutely clean and clear and there's no color in it at all. I'm not going to bore you with that. It's just rinsing this out until it comes out absolutely clear. Then we're going to transfer this into a beaker. Okay, everybody, we are done. I'm going to set this over in the other jar. I just wanted to show you our filter's all void of color. We got some trash in there. Looks like maybe a little bit of lead, a little bit of silver chloride. So we're just going to leave that sit over here and let it drain through and rinse out there. Go ahead and get all this down into the bottom of the bottle with a flask, and we're going to get it transferred. See how much we got. And all that yellow that's in here as well is gold. So you want to make sure you clean your bottle out very well. And we are still pouring out gold. All right. I believe we are there. Get every little drop. So there is our stuff. I'm going to move a few things around here and then we'll drop it. So I'll be right back at you. Okay, everybody, we should be ready to rock and roll. There's our change, and there's our drop. Oh, that's so pretty. Beautiful. Keep stirring it for a minute. And then we are going to let this settle overnight. And get our gold. A little bit of gold on the stick already. Should drop out really fast because it was nice pure stuff. So there we go on that. I'm just going to, like I said, let it set now. I'll probably show it to you again in an hour or so, see where we're at, and then we're just going to let it sit overnight, and then we'll get it rinsed and melted in the morning. So we'll be back at you then. Okay guys, it has been a couple hours, and I shook it down. We actually have a pretty nice little clean drop there. Our solution is clear. I'm not going to mess with it tonight. Like I said, I'm going to let it settle overnight anyway, because I know some more will settle out of that. And we'll do a Stannis test on that solution tomorrow to check it. Then we'll rinse that stuff, get it in a melting dish, melt her up, and see what we ended up with. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay everybody, it is the next morning. This is all settled out. Actually gonna just real quickly do a little Stannis test on this, make sure that we got everything. And I am seeing nothing. So we are ready to get this rinsed. I'm going to get some water boiling, and we're going to get this rinsed, get it in a dish, get it melted, get it inside, get it weighed, and wrap up this refine. So I'll be back at you when we are ready to melt this. Okay guys, we got this stuff rinsed, cleaned, and we've got it in our dish. I can tell that it's going to really be a nice color when we get it rolling. So same as usual, I'm going to heat this slowly because it is wet. We don't want it to pop out. And then I will turn up the heat and get her melted down. So I will time lapse it, and I'll get back at you as soon as we got our little button. Okay guys, I just wanted to step back in for a second. I wanted to show you. This powder is completely dry now. I wanted you to look at that color. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just a light tannish brown. So we should be good to go. I'm going to toss a little bit of borax on it now. And you can see it's just dry. It's not even popping up the borax. So I'm going to turn the heat up and get this booger melted. is looking pretty. From what I can see, my eyes are in a spot right now. Oh, we got a nice little cave in. Got some borax on it. I'm going to throw it in the pickle pot, and then we're going to take it inside and weigh it up and see how much more crud we got out of it. So we'll be back at you when we're inside. Okay guys, we are inside. We got a beautiful little button of gold here. We got a little collapse there, which is something we like to see. We are actually going to throw this little booger on the scale now and see what we got. So my scale's at an angle because my desk isn't, you know, perfectly flat, and this way it's perfectly flat. So we are on grams. Let me tar it once, put some dead weight on it. Tar it again. Tar, I don't know which one it is. I say whichever one comes to mind at the time. I'm looking at 4.65. .65. 4.65, dead on the money. Okay, so 4.65 grams. So in our final refine, we were bouncing between 4.71 and 4.72. So what I'm going to say is we're going to just put 4.71 was his weight when we started. We were at 4 minus 4.65, so we lost 6/100ths of a gram in our crap that fell out. Could have been silver, a little bit of silver. It probably was a mix of a little bit of silver chloride and actually a little bit of lead. So guys, that wraps up this refine. I hope I didn't drag it out too long for you guys. I have 2 more refines to do that'll be done on video, and I also have 2 more refines that are non-video refines, and I have to work on one of those next. I do my refines in the order that I get them, so I'm going to try and actually work on that one and then work on this next video one at the same time. If I get too wrapped up in this other one, I do have I know I showed you guys that I've been doing some of my reloading because we haven't been able to get anything. I have made a few videos on the wheel weights and cleaning up the lead, which I know are out there, but hey, it's something I do too. That's also part of recovery and scrapping. It's not just all about, you know, we would like it all to be about gold and silver and precious metals, but it's, you know, it involves everything. And I mean, when you start doing this, you know, you don't think you're going to go one way or the other, and you end up doing, you know, everything. So that wraps it up again. Like I said, I'm going to get this Mark 24K for him and get it in the mail and sent back to him along with his leftovers. And guys, everybody take care, stay safe out there, and we will see you in the next video.
I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.